I need help, Mom.
Help?
Yes. I need ₦1 million to solve some personal pressing needs.
And you came to me? What a shame.
Mom, come on. I mean, you know, with Dad's recent support for Venice's actions, I've become so dry on cash.
Sean, even with your father's percentage shares in Viscount Group, sourcing for ₦1 million shouldn't be a problem to you. It's been 4 months since Andy left the company, and you're sitting back there, watching Venus, a mere woman, pushing you around in the company like a kid. Huh?
Mom, trust me when I say I have a good plan in the pipeline to reverse all that action.
Open the pipe and bring it out, Sean. Implement it. You don't have much time left, you know. I won't give you that ₦1 million. Meet Venice for it. Force her to give it to you if you must.
God, why this turmoil for Andy again at this moment? Please let him change his mind and call me with another phone if he wouldn't switch his own phone on for fear of Joyce calling him. Don't let him do something stupid. God. Hello? Oh, Andy, hi. Andy, where are you? It's okay, don't say any other thing, okay? Just hang on there. I am already on my way. As we speak, I'm coming to you, okay? Just hang on there for me. Andy, thank you for calling me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sean, look, I'm in a hurry, okay? I can't talk to you right now because I have somewhere very important to rush.
Look, what I'm about telling you is equally very important.
Look, I can't listen to you. Can this wait? Look,
I need to talk to you. What I have to tell you is so important,
look,
okay?
I'm going somewhere, okay? Let's talk about this when I return. Please, I need to lock my office. I beg of you.
What is this?
I need to lock up my office, Sean. Please. Look,
please don't go.
Just please step out, please. Thank you.
I could not stand it when I found out. I must have done such an idiotic thing to her in my subconsciousness. And that made me feel so wicked and stupid I had to leave.
Andy, Joyce did not just do what she did. I mean, she swallowed her pride as a woman. She swallowed her pride as a human being and allowed what happened last night to happen. Not just because she just wanted to do it, but she did it to help you. Not for her own sexual urge or whatever it is you call it.
Why did she do it? Why did she go to such an ignoble length to help me? If what happened could be called help.
Andy, have you looked into her eyes lately?
Venice, yes.
Look, she is falling in love with you. Yes. She did what she did out of love, out of compassion. And not because she just wanted to do it.
Did she tell you that herself? Or you're just saying it?
Andy, look, Jessica is dead and buried for good. And you have mourned her enough. Okay, it's time to let it go. Just Let all this nightmare stop. Embrace the future. In your own case, I actually believe that your future could just be embodied in Joycey. Just give her a chance. I mean, leave this hotel room, go back to her house, and give her what it is that you owe her.
What is it I owe her?
You owe her love. You owe her honor.
Venus, you're making it sound so easy. But it's all complicated now.
Oh, okay, I see it. Oh my God, Andy, wait. You are also in love with her. Yes. Admit it. Come on, admit it. Oh my God, I should have known. Come on.
Hey, look, I really am sorry for the way I treated you a few hours ago. You know, something came up, something I had to handle. So I got very stressed out, but just forgive me.
So what's this thing that's been stressing you out?
Never mind, it's not important. It's been sorted out already. You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
I need ₦1 million urgently.
I see. What for?
I don't owe you that explanation, do I?
Well, I guess you really don't need it that badly, do you?
Look, I am not asking you for the money. I demand it, and as such you must. Thank you.
Sean, meet me in my office with a good explanation as to why you need ₦1 million. Well, that's if you really want to get it. You know, ₦1 million is not ₦1. And need I remind you that this company is a profit-making organization and not a charity organization.
My princess.
What is it? Why do you look so scared?
Your Highness, Prince Shan collected the car key from me and gave it to a stranger who
Who did what?
drove away with the car, Your Highness.
Did he tell you why?
No, he didn't. But I asked him and he slapped me in reply.
Right. Sorry for the slap. Go back to your duty post.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Sean, my guard just told me that you gave my car out to some man. Who could that be?
Money lender?
A money lender?
Yes. I actually used the car as a collateral, you know, in place of the money you refused to give me.
Jesus Christ! God, Sean, you did what? You mean you gave an 8 million naira Jeep to borrow 1 million naira? Sean, are you buying my car of all the cars in this compound?
Yeah, stop wasting my time, please. Can't you see this fine executive director without a portfolio is...
Of course you're busy, I can see that! Damn it!
Who did that? Who did, Mom?
Sean,
Is it true what Venus here is reporting to me about her car?
Is that why you had to order me from the office as if this house was on fire?
May our ancestors strike you to death. Where is the car?
Let her give me the money I asked for and then she will get the car. Because without that money,
Sean!
Your Majesty.
Without the money.
Your Majesty. This whole thing is taking a dangerous dimension. Why don't you just put him in charge of the company as he wants? And make this crisis in the board.
Jesus Christ! Your Majesty, I can't believe this. You mean you're actually taking sides with Sean over such a despicable thing?
My dear, the way you and your uncle are going about issues concerning Sean in this house recently, nothing should surprise you anymore.
Your Majesty, am I to take that to mean this is only the beginning?
You are a very young lady for this, Venus.
Venus. Come.
Your Majesty,
Just go and do just that. I will do mine back home here and they must give you your car. I say go.
What did you tell her to do, Your Majesty?
If I wanted you to hear it, Queen Jezebel, I wouldn't have whispered it to her.
You're starting a very nasty war in this house, Your Majesty.
And I'm ready to fight it to the end. Are you and
Are you mad? I said open the gates!
I can't, Your Highness.
What? I said open the gates now!
I said I can't. Princess Venus locked the gate herself and took the keys to her office.
Venus did what?
She even instructed us not to allow you into the premises until she says otherwise.
Now shut up. If you don't open these gates now, you this dirty urchin. Everybody in the security trouble.
Hey, why are you disturbing the peace of the
Excuse me, were you the one who said that they should lock the gates?
My friend, listen to me. Go and bring my car. Else, you're not stepping a foot into this premises. You hear me? You can stand here and scream down the high heavens for all I care. Bring back my car. Else.
Venus! 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 You know what? Consider this job lost, okay? If you lost this job, the chief security officer has lost his own job.
So, what of the government people? Okay. What are the people saying? Okay. Let me talk to you later. Yeah.
Your Majesty, Sean just called me from outside the palace that you ordered the security guards at the gate to lock him out.
Did he also tell you that Venus equally ordered him locked out of the premises of Viscount Group?
Is that a joke or something? Your Majesty?
Until he returns her car to her, he will remain a man without a home and a workplace.
Your Majesty, Sean is your biological son.
Let him behave like one then, my dear. You see, a prince is a gentleman and not a wasteful tout.
So, Mom, what did he say?
Here's a check of 1 million naira. Go and get Venus's car back to her.
You mean my father locked me out of the house because of Venus?
Just go and get her car back, Sean.
Don't you think... Get into the car. Gone, Mom.
What do you mean gone?
The money lender escaped with it.
What? Oh my God.
Venus, Venus, I'm sorry. I don't know how to beg you, but I'm sorry. No matter the cost of the car, I'll replace it for you.
I did not ask you to. Open the gate for him.
Okay. And please, another thing, please. Can you beg my father for me, please?
Neither His Majesty nor I have any issues with you. Just grow up. I don't know why you took all this, your recent attitude and utterances. We're supposed to be like one family, you know. Just grow up. Check in the drawer, you will see some files. The files I brought back from the office yesterday. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in say 2 hours. Alright?
I'm just used to it, like. What is it, observer?
Is she jealous?
Oh, hell no. Of course not in the list. Actually, I am very proud of you and I'm just so happy for both of you. I wish you guys good wishes, all the best, and probably a happy ending.
Honestly, sis, I never believed I could fall in love again after Jessica.
I told you, there's always a second chance. That's if you believe.
Now talking about second chances. With the way things are going back home, do you think I need to?
Andy, you know what? Let's not go over any issue right now, okay? Just relax and have fun. I mean, I'm still sitting on the whole situation and His Majesty is solidly behind me. So just relax.
So, do you still believe what they said about your car?
What do you mean?
Well, I really do believe that Shane is the proverbial bird dancing by the roadside.
You mean his parents?
All I'm saying is just be careful. You gotta be careful. And you too. Sorry.
My doctor.
In the bank. It also includes the credit facility given to us by the bank for the petrochemical industry. Now, one more withdrawal of this sort, and our company is gone, forgotten, dead. Let's go.
Majesty, according to the agreement we had with them, we were supposed to make payments to them once we confirmed that the equipment have arrived to the country. And I made that confirmation 3 days ago. So then I told the bank to go ahead and pay them. As we speak right now, our clearing agents are already working on it. So give or take, say, by next week, definitely, all the equipment will be at the site.
Fantastic. Congratulations. In fact, you have proved all my fears when Andy left the company totally unfounded.
Congratulations to you too. I mean,
Your Majesty, it has happened. Your belovedness here has finally struck.
What is the meaning of that?
This is a company statement of account. take a look at the transaction she made yesterday. And you will discover the true color of the devil you've been dining with.
Your Majesty, I...
Shut up!
Venus, take those documents to my room. I will sign them for you later on.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
Dad, we just told you that this was...
She has briefed me.
And did she tell you where... Did she tell you where she moved the money to?
I owe neither you nor your mother any such explanations. Not with your recent naughty behavior in this house.
Dad, Your Majesty, you can't...
Get out of my sight. Both of you.
Your Majesty!
Get out of my sight.
Let's go.
Oh. Accountant, how are you today?
I'm fine, Your Highness.
Sit down. So, how may I help you?
I'm here to give you your own copy of the company's accounts audit report.
Company's account audit report. Is this a new one or the old one you presented to the board of directors at the end of last business year?
The new one, Your Highness.
Who ordered you to audit the company's account?
Prince Sham did, Your Highness.
Oh. And did he give you any written letter to that effect, signed by every other member of the board of directors?
No, Your Highness.
And you know that that is what it should be before you could audit the company's account, don't
Yes,
you?
Your Highness. But
Have you given anyone else a copy of this report?
No,
Any other member of the board?
no, Your Highness.
Kindly bring them to me, please.
Okay, Your Highness.
Thank you. Come to my office immediately.
You called me, Your Highness.
Your Highness, this is the room.
Thank you very much. Chief Security,
Your Highness.
take this man to his office. Watch him pack all his personal belongings and escort him out of this premises.
Understand, Your Highness.
Please.
You have been fired.
Please, Your Highness. Please, what have I done?
Chief Security!
Please, Your Highness. Please, Your Highness.
Please, Mr.
Please, Your Highness.
That's the door.
Mr. Accountant.
What? She has no right whatsoever to do that. Look, I will sort it out, okay? She wasn't the one who employed you, so just relax. Okay, relax. Relax. I'll sort it out. Venus, how dare you?
Here, take copies of the audit forms you requested for. They're all intact.
What did you do to the company's accountant?
I fired him.
For what?
Didn't he tell you over the phone? I mean, you guys were talking.
You have no right whatsoever to do so in that company.
Why don't you go ahead and open the envelopes? I mean, the audit reports are all in there. Why don't you need them anymore?
You don't have any copy of yours?
true that the audit was uncalled for, judging by the contents of the report. But the huge amount of money that was moved from the company's account 2 weeks ago, and the sketchy or no reply Sean and I got from you and His Majesty about it, to a large extent, justify Sean's action. I think the both of them should be forgiven and the sacked accountant.
With due respect, Your Majesty, I will not recall the accountant. He was fired on the grounds of managerial misconduct. And to that extent, he remains fired.
Even against my own advice?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but yes.
The man did not act on impulse. I am the one who told him to produce the audit report.
Sean, the Viscount group of companies has rules. And sweetheart, that is certainly not part of the rules.
And I ask you, are the rules still in place? I mean, where were the rules when you implemented your silly reforms in the company's accounts recently?
I am the acting managing director, baby.
In other words, you're asking me what my post or my position is in this company. I mean, just because Father, for whatever reason in the world, puts you at the helm of affairs, you're now questioning what I do or what I say in my Father's company. What effrontery? I mean, can you hear that? Can you listen to that? Father, are you listening? You're not saying anything. He's not saying anything, Mom.
Isn't it obvious what he will say if he opens his mouth?
Such a skilled lady, but your perfume is a bad partner in your game. It betrayed you.
Love you.
Love you too. Venice called me earlier today to tell me that your birthday is in 3 days' time. Is that true? I want to throw a mega party for you. You've been such a source of joy and inspiration to me. I wonder how I would have fared without you in this my situation.
Well, I'm happy that you even thought of it. I mean, that's a good idea. But sweetie, look, I am so tired of mega parties. As an only child, I had that luxury all my life. I think I want some.
Andy and Venus some sense of belonging. I must say you have done very well in that regard, but it is enough. Now, if you do not feel humiliated by their recent decisions and actions, trust me, Father, I and Mom do. I mean, how could Venus stand in front of you and tell you that your own son is not...
Now listen to me, Sean. I have never told you this before because you have never approached me one-on-one over the issue the way you did now. My decisions concerning the company has a much deeper reasons other than giving Andy and Venus a sense of belonging. Now, before I speak any further, you made a comment of 6 months' time from 5 months ago. And later you claimed it was a slip of the tongue. But that slip of the tongue was too accurate with regard to a particular event in the life of the company. So I don't believe you. Now tell me, what did Barrister Leo tell you about the company's future 5 months ago?
I've never met Barrister Leo one-on-one before. You can go ahead and ask him that question. What I said was just a slip of tongue.
Anyway, this discussion has ended until you are ready to say the truth.
Father, you can't just come up with that.
You know me too well to know that this discussion is over.
All these suspicions are uncalled for. At least you're still at the helm of affairs in the company.
And my own biological brother is living in exile as a result of a conspiracy that you and I both believe has something to do with the company.
That's just a suspicion. Another of so many I still maintain are baseless, Your Highness.
Barrister.
Yes.
At about 30 minutes ago, I overheard my uncle, His Majesty, discussing with Sean. He told him that his supposed slip of tongue about a certain event which was supposed to take place in the company in 6 months' time was too accurate to be a slip of tongue. He further asked him, or rather pointed out to him, that he did not believe him and asked him if you had ever told him anything about the company before that slip of tongue.
Your Highness. And what did Sean tell him?
Barrister Leo.
Yes.
What is this event that is meant to take place in the company in 6 months' time?
Your Highness, if there is something I have to tell you in that regard, you know I would have told you.
Barrister, in exactly 3 weeks from now, that 6 months that my uncle spoke about will be here.
Your Highness! Your Highness! Hello, Your Majesty. It's me, Barrister Leo. Princess Venus just left my office now and made a lot of disturbing comments. She said she overheard you and Prince Sean discussing in your room today.
Actually, I've gone through your proposal and I must say that it's quite impressive. I also find it as one which is going to be very profitable. But you know, I'm just going to have a little snag with the fact that our company is a very organized business organization. And as such, I can't just sit here in a restaurant or a bar to conclude such a deal. So I'll have to send you some of my managers. Then they'll sit with you and we'll go over the proposal. and rub minds together and find out if we are ready to partner with you or not. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course I don't mind. But anyway, I must say a very big thank you to you for having gone through the proposal and for showing interest in it. But one thing I have to assure you is that...
Honey? So this is the lady people have been telling me that you're cheating on me with?
For God's sake, Agnes, you're embarrassing the potential...
Your girlfriend, right? Austin, you have the shame to open your mouth in place of this wretched prostitute to tell me that.
What? What did you just call me? Hey, look. I don't care. I don't care who she is or what she is, but please, I detest the insult. So could you talk to her?
You dare open your mouth to talk back at me, you wretched slut.
You know what? I'm out of here, okay? And please,
maybe you need to
forget about me. This is not going to happen.
Jesus Christ!
How dare you!
What? My freaking pills!
Who did this to you? Who did this to me? Who? Talk to me! Talk to me! Shut! 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 Immediately. Come to the ambulance. There's another victim there. Yeah, make it start.
Your Highness, these officers said they are here for you.
Hi, how can I help you, gentlemen?
Yeah. I'm Inspector J, and this is my colleague. We are here to effect your arrest for the murder of one Agnes Appa.
Wait, this is a joke, right?
You have the right to remain silent. For anything you say may be used as evidence against you in the court of law.
What officer?
Arrest her.
Well, hold on. Wait, are you sure you don't have the wrong address or something?
Arrest her!
Don't touch me. Officer, I am royal. Okay, I will follow you respectively to the station. Just don't try to be violent. You will all regret this, I promise you. Immediately that incident happened, I went to had a change of clothes and went back to the office. I had even totally forgot about the whole incident before the policeman showed up to arrest me. I'm innocent, I am not a murderer.
Your Highness, to be frank with you, your case will be very difficult to prove. There is nothing in the lady's record that shows that she had any quarrels with anybody else before the incident in the restaurant.
So
and to make the matter complex, Mr. Austin is insisting that you are the person that killed her.
Oh, he must be out of his mind. He must be insane. For Christ's sake, I don't know that man. I don't know him from anywhere. He came to me with this business proposal we were discussing. And the next thing, this lady walks in. Okay? I don't even know them from anywhere. I've never met them before. Why would I want to kill her? Why?
But she assaulted you publicly less than an hour before she was shot dead.
Jesus Christ! Oh, what are you saying? Is it that you don't believe me or what?
No, I do.
Do I look like a murderer to you?
No.
No, look at me. Do I look like I could kill anyone?
Oh my God, Venus. How did it happen?
Your Majesty, look, you have to help me. Honestly, I don't understand what is going on here. Please. Okay, I'm innocent. I don't know what is happening. Look, you guys have to help me. You just have to get me out of here, please.
Jesus, God!
It's alright. Don't worry, huh? We'll be out of here in no time. Just relax, okay? It's okay.
This is the female ward. The inmates, I must tell you, they are the luckiest by your visit today, because most of the gifts you came with are for their use.
Well, I'm a woman and I'm the one celebrating my birthday, so.
Yeah.
So can we go?
All right. This is what? Stella! Stella?
You know her?
She's Lola's chief maid. The one Venus told us mysteriously resigned her job 2 days after your first saga.
You sure?
Yes, see, Mr. James, we want to see the medical director immediately. I mean, now!
Why do
We want to take me there!
And please, some of the things we brought, you give it to me today.
Yes, Your Highness. The patient in question was brought in here on the 3rd of February 2009.
3rd of February 2009. That was the day after I left the kingdom. And a full day before her so-called resignation letter reached the palace. Gosh. Doc, do you keep records of people that bring their patients here?
Yes, we do. 1 minute. Yes. She was brought in here by a young man named Nicholas Odera. His address reads number 13 Abbey Street, Okigwe, Imo State, Nigeria. Do you know the name and the address?
No, doctor. Thank you very much.
What do you intend to do?
I can't think or decide of anything until I see or hear from my sister. With this discovery and what she told me when she called me on phone yesterday about her encounter with Barrister Leo, I'm deeply convinced that she is in a kind of trouble. They have made it impossible for us to reach her on phone since yesterday. My sister is not the type that will switch off her phones. She's not.
Yeah, I know that.
I want you to help me find out what is wrong with my sister.
When?
Right away, Joyce. Please, I can't think.
Why can't we just call Barrister Leo or any of the managers and confirm what's going on?
I don't want to call any of them. I don't trust any of them. Please. Joyce, thank you.
You're welcome.
what's up?
So Austin, how did it go?
Well, perfectly well. The police bought my story wholesale.
Good. I know they will. The operation was watertight.
Sure it was.
Here. That's 1 million naira. That's your balance.
Okay.
I will advise you leave town.
Alright. I will be leaving town tonight. My visit to Holland is already with me. So I must be jetting off tonight.
Alright. Good. Nice
Thanks for the
visiting you,
opportunity.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Catch you.
Yeah.
How can the police arrest the princess of Ibina Kingdom on such a heinous crime based on mere speculations and the circumstantial evidence? Huh? That the dead woman said praying before she died. What is the meaning of praying? What does it mean? Praying could mean 20 different things. The dead woman assaulted the princess before she was found dead. So what?
Our princess deserves more respect from the police, Your Majesty. This is bizarre. This is an insult on her person and on the entire kingdom. And we must rise up against it.
My fellow elders, lest any of us forget, the case in question is a murder case. And should, as a
Do you believe that Princess Venus that we all know is capable of murder? Yes. Does any one of us believe?
With due respect, Your Majesty, let us put emotions aside as far as this case is concerned and show appreciation of the odds against
What abomination? Your Majesty. Indeed. What are you doing here, Andy?
I came to tell you and the entire Ibina Kingdom that I am innocent of what I was accused of 5 months ago.
Andy, you destroyed yourself.
Your Majesty, the culprit was Stella, Her Majesty's chief.
What did you say?
With my own eyes, I saw Stella at a psychiatric hospital completely. And our records show that she was brought there a day after the offer was found in my room.
Ichioneke, go and inform the police. The rest come with me.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Look, just believe everything I've told you, honestly. I'm innocent. I have been wrongly accused. Look, just help me tell Andy that this is all a lie. I don't know what is going on here. Seriously.
Of course he knows. And so do I too.
How?
We found Stella earlier today in a psychiatric hospital. Her record shows that she's been there just a day after the offer was found in this bedroom. I guess we're making progress, right?
Gods of your kingdom.
Doctor, what? Your Highness, I can't explain. Mr. James rushed into my office from 20 minutes ago to tell me she was having some signs of discomfort. And before we got to her ward, she was dead.
Doctor, I know she's not dead. She can't be dead, Doctor. You can revive her. Please, Doctor, I'm begging you.
Your Highness, there's nothing I can do. You can see she's clinically dead. And there's nothing I or anyone else can do about it.
Doctor, there are issues surrounding her case, which only she can clarify us from this.
Yes, sir.
Please, Doctor, I am personally involved. And so is every member of the royal family. Please, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor. You see, our chief priest said he can restore her back to sanity. But that could only be done in his shrine. So please, Doctor, you have to wake her up so she can clarify on some certain issues.
Doctor, see, we did not just come here to see her. We also came here to take her home. Doctor, she can't die. See, doctor, see, there's no way she can die. She can die like this. Doctor, please, you have to do something. Doctor, do something, please. Calm down. No, calm down. No, doctor, do something, please. Calm down. She's dead, that's all. Doctor, see, no, doctor, use this thing. Use this thing on her. No, calm down, your hand. Calm down. Doctor, just put it on her. She'll come on.
So what are you trying to say? Hey, call the crap. So what are you trying to tell me now? I beg, let me call you back.
Mr. James.
Yes, sir.
How did he go?
She's dead.
She's dead.
Yes.
Are you sure?
The doctor confirmed her dead himself. The poison was an instant success.
Beautiful. Just come in, let me get you your balance.
You asked me to go and see your sister. But that's not the real reason why you wanted me to leave the house, was it? Because she wanted to come here. Right?
I had to do it that way. I really did not want to be discouraged. And I knew you would object if I had told you. How is my sister?
Devastated. There's something on the phone about Stella. What about it?
She is dead.
Huh? What? How?
Joyce, we can't talk about this here. Let's go into the car and talk about it. I need to see my sister immediately.
Yeah, there she is. Please, make this snappy.
Let me stop. I'm here now. See, I'm going to do everything possible to get you out of this bullshit. Okay? Nobody's going to punish you for it. You did not do it. I know you did not do it.
The secretary was here today. And she said that you and His Majesty and the elders had gone to get Stella so she could just help.
We did not come back with her.
Why?
She was dead by the time we got there.
Dead?
Yeah.
How?
See, I believe it was planned by the same people that planned this awful saga. Joyce and I are convinced there was foul play. See, now, see. You don't need to be scared, okay? You don't need to be. See, this is time for you to be alert. Do not trust anyone. You just have to be extremely careful. And do not take anything Joyce and I did not give to you directly, please.
It's true. Look, Joyce, I'm taking over the entire case, and that includes yours, okay? Listen to me. We'll do everything in our power out there to make sure that all these mysteries have been unraveled. I promise you.
Are you sure that he's going to be fine at the police? You don't?
Yeah.
Okay, promise me. Just promise me that nothing will happen to you. Promise me that he'll be fine and nothing will happen to him.
Fine, okay.
The time is out.
Officer.
Please this way.
Please don't forget your promise.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't forget your promise.
Easy. Very Salio, I am not just a friend of Andy and Venice. I am a special agent of the SSS. And I'm here to investigate the Ofo episode and the circumstances surrounding the reason why Venice was jailed and detained. I would really appreciate it if you give me every or any irrelevant information that you have on the royal family and also the Viscount group in your possession.
Agent Joyce, I have been the attorney of both the family and the company. And I have been even before Prince Andy and Princess Venus were born.
Okay, exactly my point. You see, that's why I say that you are the best person to come to. Just give me all the information that you need. Yeah.
Now listen very attentively to me. I am not under any legal obligation to release any confidential documents regarding the family and the company to any third party. And that includes you.
Barisolio, do you realize that the character of Andy has been maligned and is still being maligned? And Venus, her life is in danger? Look, Barrister, like you said, the both of them have been your client right from childhood. They need you now. If you have those documents in your possession that would help them, why wouldn't you rather help them? I mean, the both of them.
Agent Joyce, it is against my professional ethics to...
Barrister Leo, are you aware that your late confidential secretary, Edna, used to date Prince Shen? Oh yeah, I thought so. Well, see, I have loads of shocking news for you. But first of all, you have to help me. Venus and Andy, they need your help. If you have a conscience somewhere in your heart, you would help them. If for nothing, at least for the trust and the confidence that parents have in you. The confidence that their great parents and grandparents had in you.
I know you will be accusing us of involvement in the Ofo saga. We are here formally to tell you to disabuse your mind of any such thought. Events since then notwithstanding, Lolo here and Sean have sworn to me that they know nothing about Stella's involvement in the whole episode.
Your Majesty, I feel so honored that you people thought it wise to meet me and make this clarification. Honestly, at the moment, I am too preoccupied with my sister's dilemma to think on any other issue. But for avoidance of doubt, I am not accusing any of you.
Thank you, Andy. We understand and share your feelings about Venus. And we're doing everything possible to ensure that she is vindicated in the end.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It's good to hear that from you. I'm going straight to the police station and I'm sure she'll be very glad to hear this too.
Tell her also that we'll be coming to see her later in the day. We would have gone with you immediately, but I have this very important meeting with the local government chairman in about 20 minutes time.
Okay, Your Majesty.
So let's leave you to dress up.
Okay. I'm Sean. Is it true that you were having an affair with Edna before the Ofo saga? Never mind, I was just asking.
Oh my God. Andy, what have you done? How did you get this?
I saw it in the boot.
The book?
I've never seen this file before, nor the documents in it. And see, you can see, this thing has to do with my family and the company.
Are you sure you're seeing them for the first time?
I'm telling you the truth, this is the first time I'm seeing it, but who could have kept it there? God.
I saw one of these a few minutes ago. Barrister Leo allowed me to see his back at his office. God. You're right that you didn't put it there like you said. That someone did it. To set you up.
Barrister Leo, I swear by my late parents, I have never seen that file before. I don't even know of the existence of the documents in it. Neither does my sister. Barrister Leo, tell me the truth. Are the contents of the documents true? In 3 weeks' time from now, I'll be 28 years old. And that will be exactly 6 months Sean made the slip of tongue comment. Are you telling me he knew about the existence of this document even then?
I think it is without doubt now that he knew it then.
Barrister, yes. He's not the only one that knew about the file. Her Majesty knew about it too. I mean, her actions when I reported Sean to them was just suspicious. My ordeal is a grand conspiracy.
What about His Majesty?
I am not ruling anyone out of this. I have a strong hunch that my sister's ordeal is also connected to this.
Agent Joyce, what in your own opinion should we do next?
Well, I believe that whoever puts in the documents into your boot meant to set him up. Now, what they'll be thinking to do, what they have in mind, what they plan out to do next, I don't know. But, Andy, I would advise you to quickly
Stanley! Your Majesty! What's wrong with the car?
Your Majesty, my battery is down. I need a little help so that I can fix it up.
Okay, put off the engine. Go and help him push the car.
Yes, sir, man. I'm sorry, bro. I have to do this. The play is too much for me to reject.
Stanley, but I'm still here.
So, Stanley, how did it go? It went perfectly as planned. Good. Let me get you your balance. Okay. I'm sorry, Stanley. I was instructed to kill you. I cannot allow you to live.
He's still not picking up his call.
Then, Your Highness, you have to search his room.
Search his room? Are you trying to say he's behind the multiple murder?
The possibility is quite high, Your Highness. We are working on a theory. He paid his personal guard to kill his colleague and your father. And then he killed him after to cover his tracks.
Come on, Andy. I mean, that's impossible.
Please, Your Highness, we need to search his room.
Anything in the wardrobe? No, sir. The drawers? Can't find anything. Check this place. What do you see, sir? Nothing. Did you get?
My Lord, thank God for you.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry for that. What happened so much?
Thank you, my son.
Thank God you survived this, Father.
Oh, thank you, my son.
Are you still feeling much pain?
Oh, not much anymore.
I thank God for you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, DPO, and thanks for coming. You don't have to go on cracking your head looking for the assassin. Stanley, Prince Andy's personal guard, is the assassin. Arrest him and we'll tell you all you need to know.
Your Majesty, Stanley is dead.
He was stabbed to death about half a kilometer from where you were shot.
What?
I don't think you would like to hear what I will tell you now. We have a strong evidence linking Prince Andy to the crimes.
Tell me you are joking, DPO.
Your Majesty, my men found the murder weapon and the cloth Prince Andy wore when he killed Stanley, hidden in his bedroom in the palace.
Gods of Ibina Kingdom.
The rush to declare Prince Andy as your prime suspect in the killings, I think is very irrational and reckless.
I am the officer in charge in this case, Agent Joyce. So I will not allow you come here to teach me how to do my job.
Oh no, I am not trying to teach you how to do your job, officer. As a matter of fact, I am telling you that you have put an innocent man out there as a wanted man. That's what you have done.
How did you arrive at that conclusion?
Well, would it be satisfying for you to know that Andy was not anywhere near this country when this killings took place? As a matter of fact, Barrister Leo and myself drove him down to the airport. We watched him board that flight and out away from this country.
What? How then did the murder weapon and the clothes he wore when he killed his personal guard end up in his bedroom?
Blackmail. Cheap blackmail. That's the order of the day in the palace. And it's your duty to investigate it, put it to an end so the killings can stop. Look, I'm not here to question you. I'm here to give you my help and my support.
His Majesty survived the shooting. He was only wounded in the attack, but is currently receiving treatment in a hospital. Meanwhile, your offer of help is accepted.
Thank you. Where is the transcript for the last 20 calls that he received or made? That I asked.
I couldn't get them, Joyce.
What do you mean you couldn't get them?
Something very suspicious happened back in my office. While I was printing out the call log in your hand, the entire record wiped out of the system from somewhere else. If not that I had already sent this one to the printer, I would have ended up with nothing for you.
How is that possible? How can an entire record be wiped out?
It can only be possible if another member of staff was paid to destroy the record. The possibility of doing it from outside is not there.
Are you trying to say that you think that someone actually destroyed the phone records of a murdered man? I mean, a colleague of yours could have been paid to do that? Is it possible? Wait. Can you trace that? Can you trace who did this?
I can. It is going to be very difficult. Very, very difficult.
No. There is no difficulty in friendship. Venus is our friend. Andy is her brother. We have to help them. We are in the position to do that. And we will not neglect them now. They need us. We have to prove her innocence. We can't let them rot in jail. We can do this. We would take the risk for them. We will stand by them. That is what true friendship is, right? Right?
I will do my best. But please, tell me the truth. Am I endangering my life by getting involved in this? Please, tell me the truth.
Look, all I can tell you is play safe. Okay, I just want you to be safe.
These are just telephone numbers and no names against any of them.
DPO, they're not just telephone numbers. If you studied that carefully, you would understand that we're dealing with a very intelligent and serious-minded criminal. And that has challenged us to hype our efforts in solving this case. I noticed a very important pattern in the call log. From the last 12 calls that Stanley made or received, a number appeared 8 times. And surprisingly, that was the last number that he called before he died.
It's an interesting pattern indeed, no doubt. But we can't conclude on anything based on that. Not until we get the phone records of the owner of that number. So why not call your source from the telecommunication company for that?
Right away. Excuse me. Hello, Nelly. Yeah, good afternoon. Have you started, have you made progress on the report I asked you for? I mean, the person who deleted the record? Okay, fine. Look, I need you to put that on hold, okay? I need a very urgent favor from you. I need you to run a check on this number for me. I'm going to give it to you. Yeah, everything, text messages, emails, everything that ever entered that phone. It's 080-33-420-15. Fine. No, it's okay. I'll hold on. Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. It will take a minute for her to get this, okay? Yeah, I'm here. Yes. Are you serious? Okay. No problem. Thank you very much. You can get back to work. Alright.
So what did she say?
We didn't have any records. We have nothing on that number. Everything was wiped out. Everything has been wiped out. Okay.
It seems we did it in there. Unless she's able to trace the person that did it.
And what about the search warrant you went earlier from the magistrate? Did they sign it? Good. I suggest that you and your boys move in immediately. I have a hunch that if we're moving fast enough, we'll get some important clues from there.
Are you sure you wiped out the whole phone records, Mr. Edo?
Everything, sir. The call logs, the transcripts, the SIM informations. In fact, not even the best computer wizard in the world can recover any of them again.
And that includes all my records too?
Of course, yes.
$200,000. That's your balance for a job well done. I hope to work with you sometime very soon.
I'm available anytime, sir. Thanks for the money, sir. And please don't ever use your number again.
I've been through it. I've destroyed the scene.
Very well then. I'll run along. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's going on here? Why are you all outside? Your Majesty. The policemen are here searching the entire palace.
Policemen?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Searching my palace? Yes. Who ordered you to do this?
I did, Your Majesty. We have a search warrant to that effect, signed by a magistrate. Moreover, 2 of your guards watched us while the search was going on.
Can I see your warrant?
Is here with me, of course.
policeman. I am the king of Ibina Kingdom. At least you should have given me the courtesy of informing me before coming to search my palace.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. The exigencies of the job at hand did not permit for such courtesy.
Have you arrested Andy?
He's still at large, Your Majesty.
Are you true now?
Yes, Your Majesty. We'll get back to you soon. Boys, let's get into the van.
Go in, all of you.
What is it, Sean? Why did you run upstairs like that?
Disaster. A copy of the file Edna gave me, I kept it in this room and it's no more here.
What are you saying, Sean?
I think the police took it away.
Oh my God. I thought you said you destroyed it 5 months ago, Sean.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You better brace yourself for life in prison. You brainless idiot.
Mom, you can't let that happen to me now. You just can't.
You said you got this from Prince Shen's room DPO.
I was there in person when it was found inside his bedside drawer.
He killed her. The bastard was actually the person that talked Edna into giving him a confidential document from my chamber and still went ahead to kill her. To achieve what, for God's sake? DPO, you must arrest that bloodthirsty beast immediately.
Barrister, just calm down, okay? DPO. What was the last word that came out from Agnes's mouth?
In fact, the woman could only say praying and nothing more.
Pray. And now, with all the evidence that we have gathered, does it not clearly state to us that she was never going to say Princess Venus? Rather, she was going to say Prince Shane.
The thing is that the probability is quite high. But we'll need more concrete evidence to prove it beyond any reasonable doubt. As you people would say, Barrister Leo.
I suggest we bring in Austin, the lady's fiancé, immediately for further questioning. Immediately.
I don't think that will be necessary because from the records I have here, Austin is out of the country. But that is not a setback on this. You know, we can actually get more clues if we run a check on their bank accounts.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
I think that should be what we should do. Excuse me. Whoa. Okay, that's good news. My source from the telephone company has just texted me now. She's gotten the information of her colleague who wiped off all the phone records that we're looking for.
Good.
Yes.
You know what to do now? Just forward it to my phone. I'll send my boys immediately to get him.
And I'll be off to the bank so I can get this checked on. By the way, I really think that everybody in the palace should be under a 24-hour surveillance. And Barrister Leo,
yes,
put your authority to work under the Article 9A of the agreement that was made between Igwe and Venus's late father.
Sure. This time out.
Yes, who is it?
It's the police. Open the door.
Oh my God. Officers.
Are you Mr. Edem of NTZ Telecommunications?
Yes, I am.
You are under arrest for obstruction of criminal investigation.
What?
You have the right to remain silent, for anything you say will be used as evidence against you in the court of law. Arrest him.
Move! I said move!
Don't push me.
I said move! Don't push!
It's okay.
Hey.
Who hired you? You're not ready to talk. Hit him! It's okay. Who hired you to wipe out the phone records? Get the naked wife. It's okay. Who hired you?
No!
Look at me very well. I know this face looks so innocent, but behind this face lies the real me. In the police force, I'm known for just one day. I don't let suspects like you go unless they give me all the facts I need. And if you think I'm gonna get tired of you and leave you, you better think again. It's either you tell me who the person is, or I'll get you thrown to death. Get the water.
You get me out! You can't let me out! You can't let me out!
Drown him! Who hired you? Drown him! Now who hired you? Who hired you?
Mr. Gabriel! Mr. Gabriel!
Who is Mr. Gabriel?
He said he was a guard at the Royal Palace. He's the owner of the other 4 records I wiped out too.
Where is he now?
I don't know. He lives at Lockout 15.
Now, Agent Joyce, did the bank account records reveal anything of interest?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, $1 million was actually deposited into Austin's account just 3 days before the crime was committed. Now, the depositor's phone number is the same as one of the numbers which we have found previously that's in our records. And the most interesting part of this thing is that the same number called Agnes just 15 minutes before she assaulted Venus that same day. But not to worry, I have someone working on the phone records, and by the time she gets back to me, I'll give you an accurate report on it.
Fantastic one. As you can see, the arrest of Mr. Williams and his interrogation, you did handsomely. At least we now have a name behind that number.
A name? Whoa, I didn't know about it. Who is it?
A former guard in the palace called Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Yes.
Like the same Gabriel that we were told resigned after the force saga?
Yes, Gabriel. I'll send my men now to bring him here.
This is getting more interesting.
on here? What are you doing here? What's going on?
Your Highness, they are here enforcing a compulsory seal-up of this place, Your Highness.
Seal-up of this place?
This group, Your Highness. Barrister Leo brought them here, sent all the staff away. I'm staying back on his orders, Your Highness.
That bastard must explain this to me. Not in the house. Shit! Has escaped. Shit. Okay, slot this house. Slot this house. Let me get back to Deepening. I'll report. Come back here. Open this door. Fast.
Yes, sir. I should do what?
So that's what you think. Maybe you didn't read clause 9A of the agreement you forced Edna to give you just before she was killed.
What do you mean by that?
You had me right, Your Majesty. The spirit of the dead speak, especially when their deaths were caused by violent human actions. Edna's spirit is speaking, and is speaking to all the interested ears. Your Highness, the 6 months' time you had as a slip of the tongue about my prince will be here in 6 days' time. Until then, that company will remain sealed. If you don't like it, go to court.
Now, Sean, can you begin to explain to me in simple words all that the man meant by what he said here now?
Can't you see the man came here drunk? He's obviously drunk.
So, Doctor, if you were to be shown a photograph of this man that you said dropped Stella at your hospital, would you be able to identify him?
Of course I will.
You're sure?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see if it looks anything like this?
Yes. It was him. This face is unmistakable. It was him.
No. Doctor, I need you to look carefully.
Yeah.
To be sure.
Yes.
Here's the man.
Yes, it was him. He came in here dressed like a traditional royal guard.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Agent Joyce, there's something else that might interest you. Stella's preliminary autopsy report just got to me. She was actually poisoned.
Really?
Yes.
Can I get a copy?
I'll make photocopy for you.
Slow down. Who knows about this?
No one else.
Staff?
No.
So we can keep a secret?
Yes.
It's okay. We won't need more than this for now to avoid suspicion. Nobody must know that you're running away.
Mom, what about you? You could be under investigation too, you know.
I don't think they have anything on me to warrant that for now. But if I suspect it's not the case anymore, I will join you in Lagos. Then we'll travel to the US together.
Mom, I'm afraid.
What? Of what?
Of Dad's reaction when he finds out I escaped without telling him.
Are you ready to leave this kingdom today or not? The person that will pick you up is already waiting for you in Lagos. Get your bag and follow me. Let's go.
There was another interesting finding made by my boys. Venu's car, the one Sean used to borrow money, was found in Gabriel's compound.
Was he cut?
Unfortunately, no. But there was another development. My boys I kept to keep watch over Sean called a while ago and reported that he's on his way out of the kingdom.
He escaped?
No. They arrested him on my orders.
Oh, good.
So as we speak now, they are on their way back to the station.
Wow. That's a good move. Well, I think that his mother should be brought in too. Because the doctor positively pointed out Gabriel as the person who brought in Stella to the hospital. And just before I forgot, he gave me this. It's supposedly supposed to be the preliminary autopsy report.
Do you think Lola is behind this?
Her name is everywhere. We can't rule that out. She has to be brought in.
I went straight to Barrister Liu's office to burn it down as you instructed. But on getting there, I met the place heavily guarded by policemen. I could not burn it down as you ordered. I couldn't do anything. No, not even him or his family were anywhere to be found. I couldn't eliminate them as you ordered. So what should I do next?
Lie low? No. I think I should just disappear. Leave town. I should stay back. Okay? If that's what you want, I'll stay. So how is everything going in the palace? I hope you're taking care of things.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. Okay. I'll call you back. Alright, now, bye.
Papa, so take him to the store. Make him can't that where he belongs. I said move.
In exactly 4 days from today, Your Majesty, the chief priest of Ibina Kingdom will return to the palace again with the people's offer. On that day, the offer must be handed over to the authentic Igwe of Ibina Kingdom, Prince Andy, thus marking the end of your regency. Where is Prince Andy?
Ichiochilo. His Majesty is the wrong person to direct that question to. You go and ask the police about Prince Andy.
Why should I go and ask the police?
Because the person you are asking about is a murder suspect. Yes. He is a fugitive trying to run away from the law. Mind your language. Those allegations are yet to be proved by police or a competent court of law. Having said that, let me ask you one question, my elders.
Do I look like I'm still happy sitting on this throne with latest turn of events?
Tradition has to be fulfilled, my fellow Ibina people. A regent as His Majesty is today must cease to sit on the ancient throne of Ibina Kingdom once the authentic king turns 28. And that rule must be obeyed in this case.
My elders, my fellow elders rather, sometimes your view makes me sound as if I am representing someone else's interest in this council. But that is very, very far from the truth. Yes, I am merely being pragmatic. In our culture today, a murderer is a taboo, and such a defiled person cannot be allowed to sit on our throne. Should Prince Andy set foot on this kingdom today, the police will immediately arrest him. Yes! Now, let us face the fact. Where does that leave us? Where?
I suggest that we all, as we are here now, should...
DPO. Yes, what can I do for you?
Sorry to interrupt your meeting. We're here to effect the arrest of Her Majesty for conspiracy and murder.
What?
His Highness Prince Shan is also currently in a cell for the same offenses.
Venus!
Your Majesty.
You are back?
Yes, all the charges against me were dropped.
Oh, thank God. Look, come on, come on. My dear, welcome home.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I thank the gods that you are here now. Please let me apologize for the...
Your Majesty, you really don't have to. You were not the one who sent anyone.
Venus, I am the father and husband of the devils behind the ordeal you and Andy has gone through recently. I failed in my duties as head of the family. Please let me apologize.
Your Majesty, it's okay. I'm really tired now.
Yes, you need to go in now and freshen up. Welcome back. Where the hell is Sean?
He refused to come out. He said he doesn't want to see you.
How dare both of you? How dare you paint the ancient royal family of Ibn Kingdom in such disgraceful color? So it was you all along.
Your Majesty, my son and I are not behind you.
Shut up! You have the guts to look me in the eyes and lie to me?
Your Majesty, we did not kill anybody.
Then who did? Who hired Gabriel? How did you get the agreement from Edna? Anyway, I came here to ask you just one question. Who ordered the attempt on my life?
You believe we did that too? Well, believe it or not, but the truth is that neither Sean nor I was behind the attempt on your life.
Hello? Hello? Oh, DPO. Are you serious? Where? Oh my word, I wish I was there. You know what? Just send in your man. You guys get him, okay? Yes, just get him. Call me as soon as you get him. Oh God, this is so... What happened? That was the DPO. Someone sighted Gabriel outside town in a hotel.
Oh God, I thank you. Thank you, God. God, this should not escape this time. Jesus. Wow, this is
Let
Tell them to get him.
Sure.
God. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait for this to all come to an end.
So what are you telling me? No, what exactly are you saying now? Let me call you back. Who is it?
He's the potter. I'm here with the toiletries, the other.
Well, give me some, Mr. Gabriel. Are you sure? Cuff him.
Now put your hands together.
It's a pity people don't know who you're messing with. By the time I'm through with you people, now move! Move!
You don't know who you're messing with.
Finally, he asked me if it would be illegal for him to take full control of the company, pending when Andy returns and sorts himself out with the law. My answer was that I prefer to leave it to his discretion. He thanked me and cut the line.
But you mean His Majesty said all these things to you on the phone?
DPO, what do you make out of all this?
The thing is that everybody is still a suspect until you have enough evidence to prove otherwise.
No. You see, this is not possible. I mean, there's no way His Majesty could, have anything to do with all this charade. Don't forget, the man was almost a victim of the killing himself.
Yes, she's right. He sounded more like one grieving than a man celebrating Andy's absence.
Sure, sir. Inspector J. Has he started talking?
No, sir. We've tried all methods of interrogation without success, sir.
There is trouble, gentlemen and ladies. If Gabriel refuses to talk or cooperate as he's been doing, in fact, we will not have enough evidence to squarely nail Shan and Lolo. Apart from their confirmed involvement in concealing Stella's madness. Mr. Udem.
Yes. I overheard some of your men saying that Gabriel is refusing to talk to you people. Well, I can help you get some evidence that would render his confessions irrelevant.
In exchange for what?
Good. I want all charges against me dropped.
Come with me. I agree.
That's not all. I also want it written and signed by magistrate.
That is what Inspector Ojay has gone to arrange for you. So, tell me what you have for us.
All of Gabriel's phone records and verbatim transcript of all the calls he made with the person that hired him.
Is this some kind of joke or something?
I'm not a fool, young lady. See, I suspected foul play the moment Gabriel approached me to wipe out his phone records and that of Mr. Stanley. So, out of curiosity, I read some of the transcripts before wiping them out from the system. And what I saw in the transcript really made me print everything out before wiping them off. I need them for the future, you know.
So, you were planning to blackmail him with it?
Do you want the transcripts or not?
Officer, take it back in.
Don't touch me there! Leave me alone! Don't touch me there!
Igwe, we are back.
The boys just came back with the transcripts.
Okay.
I think you must see it for yourself.
What?
I don't believe this. This is not true. Oh God. Oh, no. Please tell me this is not true. God.
Mr. Gabriel, are you ready to talk now? You already inherit yourself. In fact, let me tell you, Mr. Ude did not only destroy your phone records, he printed everything out. Here in my hands are the verbatim transcripts of all the calls you made or received from His Majesty when both of you were planning and executing your evil deeds.
Idiot!
Are you now ready to talk? In case you still have your doubts, we arrested Mr. James from the psychiatric hospital, and he confessed to how you paid him to poison Stella on the orders of His Majesty. Do you want to see Mr. James in person?
No. I'm left with no other option now.
Your Majesty, you sent for me.
Yes. Gabriel.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Why didn't you tell me that you were a notorious armed robber in Kano, running away from the law when you came asking for employment here last year?
Your Majesty, how did you get to...
Don't dare ask me how I got to know.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. But Your Majesty, I can explain.
I don't need your explanation. I don't need your explanation. However, I don't have the intention of handing you over to the police.
Well, thank you very much.
Just hold it, my friend. I am doing this on one condition.
Your Majesty, I will do anything for you if you protect me.
Good. I will protect you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But you will be doing all my dirty jobs henceforth. And there are a whole lot of them in the months to come. You won't be doing this for my protection only. I will make you rich. Absolutely rich. Deal?
Deal, Your Majesty. Deal. Thank you very much, Your Majesty.
You can go now.
Thank you. Igwe.
Your Highness!
One more.
Please,
come on, go down.
Please.
Come on, go down.
Please,
go down.
I beg you, please.
Come on, go down.
Please.
She spared your life. Now, in one sentence, Aunt Edna, tell me, how did you get hold of that file? Come on, answer me. How did you get hold of that file? Okay, you dey fear. No guns now. Now, see me as your brother. How did you get hold of the file? Okay. Maybe back me first. Back me. You dey see me. You dey fear. Back me. Tell me. How you get hold of the file?
I don't know how His Majesty got his own copy of the file and the contents in it. He never told me. All I know is that when Stella and Sean's affair was reported to him by Her Majesty, we exploited it. We talked her into doing what she did at the Ofo saga. She never knew what she was doing. It was only I who knew, because His Majesty told me. The day she ran mad, His Majesty manipulated her into traveling with Lolo, knowing fully well that if she runs mad in the palace, it will be a scandal and a disaster.
What about Agnes and her fiance?
The guy is just a desperado who readily gave out his fiancée for money to travel out of the country. And as for Agnes, I killed her myself.
So you set me up? You set me up?
I thought you were smart. His Majesty did not only want the throne, but the company as well. You and your brother stood between him and his ambition. When everything started falling apart, following Stella's discovery and Prince Andy's return, we had another meeting.
From what you've observed so far, following Andy and co, it is obvious that if we don't act and act fast, all our past efforts will be in vain. The whole thing could come down crashing on us, and that is unacceptable. From my findings, that choice of a girl is an efficient intelligence officer. But you don't have to worry. All that is going to be over in a matter of days. One more job and we will have the last laugh.
Your Majesty, you know I'm always at your service.
Yes, but this is going to be a little complicated.
Your Majesty, over the years, I thought I have proven my professionalism to you. Are you doubting me now?
No, but this is a little different. Look, I want you to arrange an attack on me on the road. I want my driver and my personal guard killed. Then you can shoot at me.
What? No.
Now listen, I don't want you to kill me, but make it look like an assassination attempt. And I want Andy implicated in it.
Your Majesty, this assignment is different. It is going to require enough planning, you know it.
Yes, Ichie Uneke is going to assist in the planning.
Ichie Uneke?
Yes. Ichie Uneke is a retired police officer and he has been in this team from the inception. I promise to make him the traditional prime minister if the whole thing pulls through.
Okay.
Yes.
Your Majesty, you know this assignment is different from the ones I've been doing for you. How is the fee going to look like?
I'll make it 3 million. 3 million naira.
3 million? 3 million naira.
Do we have a deal?
Deal, Your Majesty. Deal.
Very good. In that case, I should be on my way now.
No, Your Majesty, I should get you something.
No, don't worry.
Okay, good. Every other thing you need to know, from how the mother's weapon and clothes was found in Prince Andy's room, from how His Majesty bypassed the password to his mailbox to plan the email, to how Udem and James were hired, And of course you have the transcript, because every discussion, every operation was discussed through the phone. To how the file was planted in Prince Andy's boot. Planting of the file in Prince Andy's boot was deliberate, so that the police will find it there during the investigation of the attempted murder of His Majesty. So tell me, is there any other thing you wish to know?
Yes.
What?
That is how are you going to get me out? Get me out!
Yes.
The chief priest has arrived with the offer. Let's go outside for the ceremony to continue.
I cannot do this, my elders. I cannot. How would my people perceive me after today?
But Your Majesty, we understand the battle you are fighting with your conscience over this. After all, the people behind everything are your wife and your son. But we and the entire people of Ibina Kingdom know that you are a man of impeccable honor. We have affirmed your innocence. Hence the support we are giving you to continue on the throne.
The moral burden of this is heavy on me.
Your Majesty, no head that bears the burden of the people can lay claim to unlimited luxury. And besides, where is your honor if you fail your people at a time like this when they need you so much?
Your Majesty, remember how solidly the entire community stood behind you all these 26 years. Is that the way you are going to show appreciation for their loyalty towards you, for all the long years they've given you support?
Think about it, Your Majesty.
Hey!
Is it local?
Hey!
Uncle.
Hey!
Wise one. Indeed, I'm back.
Welcome back, the thunder of Ibira Kingdom. The authentic king of Ibira Kingdom. The gods are wise.
No. The wise one.
No, this man is a killer. It is a taboo in Ibino land for a killer to be on the throne of the people. No. DPO, what are you doing in my palace with that killer?
The game is up, Your Majesty. We're here to arrest you for conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and multiple homicide. You too, Ichie Uneke.
DPO, I am sure you have made a very big mistake. Very big mistake. Let me call His Excellency. Hello? Yeah, His Excellency. There are some policemen here who are invading my palace, obstructing an important ceremony I have with my elders. I think that is very, very wrong.
Sorry to cut you short, Your Majesty. I'm privy to the reason for their presence there. I mean, I was properly briefed before they came, and your arrest has my full backing. My administration is predicted on the rule of law, I cannot therefore tolerate the type of impunity you exhibited over the issue for which you have been arrested. No one, no matter how highly placed in today's Nigeria, is above the law.
Your Majesty and Iche Uneke, two of you have the right to remain silent. For anything you say now might be used as an evidence against you in the court of law. Arrest them.
What did my father ever do to you? What did he do to you? What did I or my brother ever do to you?